Welcome, everybody. How we all doing today? Hopefully well. We're going to be doing something a little different today. I'm building this frame. Ooh, I should probably get the painting out, yeah? So I suppose before I get the painting out and put it in here, I should let you know this is a floating frame, and it provides an illusion that the painting canvas within it is floating, and I'll show you how. So my exterior frame, solid oak. I went to Las Cruces, New Mexico to pick it up. I still got a bunch of sanding to do today. And we're probably gonna fill this up with some putty here in the corner. But there's a front. This is the back right now. Having a little breakfast toast. So we flip it over.
Doug said, "Everything mate."
And this is the front face. What is up, Doug? Welcome. So, how to make the painting float. These are going to be installed, and it looks like they're crooked. How about them apples? They're warped. That's a me problem. And that one's just a tad too long. Let's see if we can't flip these around.
Glitter World
Yep.
said, "Glitter bombs."
There we go. So, if you guys are familiar, oh whoops, this is not gonna fit, is it? No, not without ruining the painting, the frame, so I'm not gonna put that in. We're just gonna have to imagine that one's in too. These all go on the sides. So all these interior pieces get painted black. Then this is all for the submission of the New Mexico Masterworks. So I built this frame, and then that gets in the middle. Boom. And then you have essentially a floating frame. And you can't see the inside because it's all painted black, you know? And there's a 1/4 of an inch around the whole painting. And that's a floating frame. It gets screwed to it and bing bang bong. So, in order to do that, we need to, now we just completed building the exterior frame, gluing it up yesterday. So today, what I'm gonna do is hang out with you all. We're gonna make a new piece for this. We're gonna cut this just a tad bit shorter, and actually there is a, I don't know, an 1/8 of an inch, almost an 1/8 of an inch where it needs to come out. So the line that is there, I should have made it that far, like made the cut that far, but it's okay. I got my saw out. We'll replace this piece, and yeah, because this one's crooked as all heck. But we don't have to worry about any of that right now. Right now we're just going to be sanding, clamping and sanding, hanging out with you all. I hope you're all having a wonderful day. It has just started to snow here. So here's what I'm going to do. gonna sand. I got this little metal. It's, I don't know, solid metal. It's for wrenching out my saw blade, and it's a nice strong metal. I have been tucking it into this sandpaper. Helps my fingers out a little bit, and it gets right up in the edge. And that's really what we're going to be doing here today. So, you know, let me know what it's like in your neck of the woods. Just started snowing here. I got my saw set up so we can make the cuts that we need after we get done with this intense sanding. And I'm using the flat edge of this metal to do the sanding with, so that it's a solid, nice, flat feel, you know? Every little angle is going to be showing any mistakes, so got to be aware of that. I spent many hours yesterday getting the preliminary sanding done, and I thought, since I was going to go live and do painting, this is still part of that painting, finishing the whole project, so might as well go live with it, yeah? And hang out with you. It's no different from a painting show. Have you all made frames before? Because this is my very first ever frame. I guess my first frame that I was caring about. I have made frames before for things, but never with hardwood. You know? I've never done it correctly, I guess, is the statement I'm trying to make. And what is correctly? Maybe that just means acceptable by the art community. I don't know. Is there a correct way to display art? The most important thing for me to do in this is to get an even plane. Any imperfection is going to really show itself in the final product. Now you may be asking yourself, how are we going to get those pieces in? Well, we're going to set up something underneath that's exactly the right height to make the painting flush with the top of the board. It needs to be exactly flush, yeah? And then what we're going to do is clamp and glue. I have this sawdust mix here and some Gorilla Wood glue. We're going to mix that together into a compound that's stronger than the wood itself. And then we are going to glue in the pieces around the midsection. There's some tricks to do so it doesn't squirm around and you clamp it. The problem is when you're clamping one piece of wood to another piece of wood and they're both flat, they tend to move. And to keep it from moving, you sprinkle a little salt on it. And those little granules
said,
keep it in place like sandpaper. Thank you, Boomer. Welcome. And the granules then, the salt granules then dissipate into liquid, but it allows the glue to still be glue. Yeah, it's a cool frame that I'm making. I like this. hours and hours and hours of this. I thought I'd share it with y'all. Why do I have to torture myself only, you know? I can get some people here and say, what's up? You can see on the bottom left corner, that's last night's stream. I did a little Shutoko Revival project. It's a cool mod for Assetto Corsa. And you just go real fast.
Del7840 said, bye.
What is up, Del? Welcome, bud.
Del7840 said, hi, Even.
Appreciate you, man. Welcome. Oh, my fingers are feeling the brunt of this, you know? So whatever I can do to make it easy on my fingers will keep this stream going. Even. Hi, Even. Exit stage left. So basically what I'm trying to do here is get rid of any of the glue stains that may have occurred, and all they do occur, and the only way to get them out of the grain is to sand it away.
How is the Tokyo Drifters doing?
Dude, I loved it. I had a lot of fun. Can't wait to get everyone on there and start hustling. It was a lot of fun. I'll probably do more of that at night, just to, you know, it's a weird meditation to just go fast. It's the opposite of what we're doing right now. Going little circular motions just to get rid of the glue. Everything will show up once I stain and seal this. So I have to ensure at least, so like I said, there is a front and a back to this, yeah? So this is the front.
Del7840
this side is the front.
said, time flies when you're on there.
And being that this is the front, I only really have to get rid of any glue marks that are on the first half of the top half, because the bottom half is going to be covered by the other pieces of wood that are going to be painted black anyway. So that'll save me time. Getting these edges perfectly rounded without going too far is very important. And time flies when you're on there. Yeah, man, it was just fast. You can see bottom left, there we are. That was last night's stream. I don't know if you guys can see this here in the corner, but it's definitely darker. Gotta get rid of it. Now there is a danger of popping this apart because it is put together with wood glue and sawdust only. There's nothing else. I didn't put staples in this or anything yet. I was thinking staples because I put it together with tension. More so than just me being tense. I wanted the wood to act upon itself. So right now we got a light snow happening in town. It's more like a flurry, I guess, would be the best way to say it. So what are we all getting into this evening? Dell, you been racing? Maybe Tuesday we all should get on the old Shutoko Revival. See about running some tickets. Whatever that means.
Junior Sim Racing said, "Hello, young man." Del 7840 said, "McFlurry."
What's up, dog? McFlurry.
Del 7840
You guys watching?
said, "Tuesday would be fun."
You guys watching that drag racer? He has the McFlurry car. But there is a McFlurry happening here. Why can't I think of his name? His name is his YouTube channel. He's all, golly. So again, first frame I've ever made that I gave 2 shakes about.
Masshole Grower said, "I want to hear the computer voice say, booty, rolling on the floor, laughing,
is.
rolling
What's
on
up,
the
Masshole
floor,
Grower?
laughing, rolling on the floor, laughing."
I like to make, when
Del
people have
7840
these speech chats,
said, "Hi, Junior."
I turn mine
Junior
into a
Sim
robot
Racing
rapper,
said,
and I
"Would
do
love to get some
my best
Shutoko
rapping.
and need some clips for YouTube of his drag racing."
Drag racing. I was thinking about that. I was thinking, oh God, I'm so happy you were thinking about that too. So yeah, the drag racing stuff would be hilarious if we could. I don't even know. I guess AC Assetto Corsa has the potential for drag racing. I've been trying to do it
Del
myself.
7840 said, "You mean crashing?"
Bro, let's do something on Tuesday. Let's keep that thing up. My fingers are hurting. My fingers are hurting.
Junior Sim
me.
Racing said, "Yes, we would just line up and honk our horns, go on 3.
Oh, word. Yeah, I noticed that the tree doesn't work or something, or I couldn't get the tree to figure out the tree in that to work.
Junior Sim Racing
Give me the green.
said, "Del you legend, how the devil are you in your day?" Del 7840 said, "Honk if you horny." Junior Sim Racing said, "Cletus McFarlane is the dude I think you're thinking
Oh yeah,
of."
Cletus. Thank you. I watch him every day. Couldn't think of that. You're watching the Cletus McFarlane YouTube channel. See, that's kind of smart. I'm gonna clamp this down. This is. At least then I can just work on it. You gotta be smarter than the piece of wood you're working on, I guess. Things I'm learning. Bro.
Junior Sim Racing said, "I watch the Boosted Boys, they do a lot of drag racing with Cletus, that's how I came across him." Small
The
world.
Boosted Boys. Yeah, for sure. They got the Platycy. It's the Odyssey body on a plaid. The Platycee. I was pretty impressed that this frame came out square. I mean, granted, it's not square, but you understand what I'm saying. I hope that I made it equal 33 inches from corner to corner, both ends. That's hard to do, people. You know how hard it is to take a piece of wood, which was 4 inches wide, make them all even.
Junior Sim Racing said,
which is what?
So we have all been there, cruising around the galaxy late at night.
2 inches.
And then it hits you. We need ice cream and Taco Bell. Land at a Miami mall looking like shadows. Thought space.
What? You been watching Rick and Morty again? What's going on? Yeah. Sounds like a Tuesday for Rick and Morty, anyway. Oh, we need Taco Bell. Think I can work on the face.
Junior Sim Racing
Just make
said,
sure these edges aren't
what are your
dangerous.
thoughts about the Miami aliens that landed?
Oh, I didn't know. I heard something about that this morning as they were speaking about it like, well, you never know what's real
said,
anymore.
Guess what I find today?
So we're living in that world where we don't know what's real anymore. Just gotta wait and see. I'm not too worried. Glitter says, guess what what did you find today, Glitter? Let me guess. A pirate's chest full of booty. There's got to be some pirates' tales in Newfoundland.
Glitter World
Newfoundland.
said, good gram of strawberry hash.
Oh shit! Someone got a nice day. They're like, oh no, it's like
Glitter World.
It's my new favorite holiday.
Wow. Glitter World said, booty.
Booty. Let's sand the back end of this. I don't think I focused enough on the back of this. The back, I got all the crappy
Glitter
saw
World
marks and things
said,
like that.
Yep.
So, that's the thing. Yeah, lots of pirates' tales. Oops. I brought out a towel to cover up my keyboard and then I forgot to do it. Kind of defeats the purpose. I'm not going to say it, but... So right now, just working on the corner.
Glitter World said, Old Chess Penny found the last legendary treasure. Junior Sim Racing
Good old Chess
said,
Penny.
Time and materials. It is cost effective than just buying a frame. Glitter World said, build an empire on it. Masshole Grower said, Glit tear bomb surely fire cool fire.
So
Glitter
it's
World
a very good
said,
point.
Masshole.
Junior, time and materials. Wouldn't it be just as easy, or if not
Glitter World
easier, to buy a
said,
frame?
Friggin' hate glitter bombs.
I not only can buy a frame, I got a friend with an art gallery here in town who has hundreds of frames. hundreds. The guy I go help mop every Monday, his art gallery, hundreds of frames. Now, I thought, well, I could go get a frame from him and do it, right? Seems simple. But if you know me, you know that I wouldn't buy a model of a ship to put in a bottle. I would carve the wood and then glue that said ship together. So when it comes to things I do, I just want my whole being to be a part of it. Not only that, but I was thinking I need to make, how cool would it be if I made a little brand so that all these frames that I make for all my paintings in here, I want them all to be floating frames like this, which are special and different and futuristic or whatever. But what if I had a little brand on all my wood frames, you know, made by me? Because look, money can be made by making frames. So this is my first one. Can I even do it? We'll find out. Stay tuned, you know. So far, so good. But we still haven't put the interior of the frame together.
Junior Sim Racing said, carve the ship and probably blow the glass into shape knowing you. Glitter World said, yes.
I literally was going to do
Glitter
ships
World
in a bottle.
said, big money in framing.
Even for my YouTube or whatever, just part of my life. And that's what I was thinking of doing, was just carving the whole thing. My buddy at the time called me insane and said, "You were insane," and I hadn't looked into it since. Because I understand, it's a little goof. I could literally buy a model of a ship and put it together in a thing. Ooh, that's beautiful though. Look at the smoothness. These angles, that 45-degree angle. You know what I'm talking about? Do you know what I am saying? As Butters would say. Remember, this is just the back. So this has to be flat enough because it's going to have rubber stoppers on it and you don't want it to be off the wall, off kilter. But it just doesn't have to be as flush as the front because you won't see it. You know, there's one company in Japan that makes soy sauce. Traditional soy sauce, traditionally. They make it with these special barrels and they cure it, and like, that used to be like everything. A lot of people made soy sauce.
Exactly, this man puts a piece of his soul into everything he does. He is a magnificent chef as well.
You're too kind.
Junior
That's
Sim
my
Racing
folks.
said, how deep is that frame, 3 or 4 inches? Sorry, I don't know American
We'll
measurements.
spray those 2 inches deep. Yeah, 2 1/4. And then, of course, and if you got here late, I will show you again. Let's do it. So these interior pieces go inside at a certain height. They go a little higher than they're sitting right now. And one of these is just too dang long. Which one was it? But you get it. All 4 of these go in here, which we're going to cut. There it is. Yeah, this one's too long. So, and then, so that goes in, sturdifies the painting a little more, and is a little bit higher, just probably like almost 1/4 of an inch. What is that in millimeters?
Junior Sim Racing
centimeters.
said,
almost
how nice, so it is going to sit
half
higher.
a centimeter. Yeah, these are called floating frames. And then this painting goes inside of this floating frame, and this will be sitting flush with the top of this. But also, it'll be 1/4 of an inch gap around the whole painting. Boom, bam. And then your painting is in a nice, beautiful, it looks thicker, it looks more majestic and fancy.
Junior Sim Racing said, hey Boomer, hope you're well. Hey Glitter, congrats on your find.
So yeah, I'm just gonna, as I do with everything as Boomer related, I do just want to do it. show me something that's built by a human, I'll say I could do that because I'm a human. Or I can fix it because someone put it together. It's becoming less and less of a thing nowadays with 3D printed stuff, but it's still valuable, I think, to be able to figure things out.
Junior Sim Racing said, "Your frame is going to look awesome."
Thanks, man. I think so. I think, I'm pretty impressed already. And I made an area in my hallway. I've done all of this inside my house. So
Asshole Grower
you see the
said,
dust that's happening.
"Those are the kinds of frames I got for my David Mann scans."
Okay, nice. David Mann Scans. He's an artist. He does maybe comic book or frames for movies. What's up? And how much were those frames, by the way? Because this wood was $50. So the wood to this was $54. I also had to drive to Las Cruces from where I live, which is a 2-hour drive, just to go to a Home
Masshole
Depot.
Grower said, "Motorcycle art." Junior
Motorcycle
Sim
art,
Racing
nice.
said, "Thanks, I was going to ask who David Mann is." Masshole Grower said, "He worked with Easy Rider magazine."
Okay, nice. So yeah, as long as there's no potential harm from the wood. Obviously, this is only 120 sandpaper. We're gonna go up from here, but we're just taking off any of the glues. Making sure it's a prime specimen. Now, I have heard to paint these black prior to installation just makes life a little easier. Also, these aren't as white as they should be. That's an issue.
CTUNICORN
because the painting barely
said,
holds
"Ahoy,
over
Shane. Nice wood, my
the
friend."
area. So I have to angle the screws that I'm going to be drilling into the painting, the backside. CTU, what up, Dave? Welcome. Let's get the front of this flush-o-matic. It's just a big space. Need a lot of space to do these kind of things. Now, the thing with art galleries and where they're going to be hanging these, I'm guessing in a Masterworks art gallery, whatever they do, wherever I'm delivering this, light plays a huge part. I mean, you guys have seen my art gallery. You can see the painting right behind me. There's a direct light way up in the sky, my ceiling, that is pointed at that. So if I put up anything that anything that'll create a shadow is going to be a problem. And it has to be like the human perception is so able to pick up the goofiest turn, like it's a little off and everyone will know. So I have to make sure double, triple, 1,000 times over that the front of this is so flush you can't even feel the seam, which is how it is right now. I've done a pretty darn good job. Now, can I produce many of these and keep doing a pretty good job? Time will tell. I'm doing each edge with the exact same number of runs.
Masshole Grower said, "Does it matter if the light shines up instead of down?"
Okay, so yeah, it matters psychologically for sure. Horror has up lights. Any movie that you would consider not even horror, 2001: Space Odyssey, for instance, had the floor with lighting to really provide you an uncomfortableness that you're viewing. So yeah, light plays a huge part in how you want to display something. So if you do have like a horror sculpture or horror painting, then you work with the psychology of the brain. That's the whole art of art. That's what we're doing anyway, right? Creating an illusion, creating a feeling. And sometimes it's technical.
Junior Sim Racing said, so like Jesse James, Masshole, or a different style of bike?
Yeah, different style of bike, but kind of like Jesse James, I bet. More, his was pretty straightforward, right? Whereas what I bet Easy Rider is more like crazy. Like crazy. It tones, like it makes Jesse James seem like a toned down motorcycle builder. I think paint jobs are a big part of it when it comes to like old school motorcycling. The style itself, of course, the fenders, and I think that's where Jesse James brought his style. I'm speaking out of term, I don't know. I'm speaking that way because I saw the TV show. And the corners, these corners. Woo. Can't have any glue peeking through. Very important.
Masshole Grower said, no, David Mann was the artist that did all the animated scenes of biker life in Easy Rider magazine.
Oh, so he was like a cartoonist. Nice.
Masshole Grower said, his most famous painting is called Ghost Rider.
Oh, yeah,
Junior
word.
Sim Racing said, I am a big bike man. I love old Indians and Triumphs, but I have owned a lot of super bikes. One of my faves was a Bull Thunderbolt. It had a 1200 Harley engine in.
Gotta get a new piece of sandpaper.
Masshole Grower said, he did paintings.
Wild, man, wild. Not even a cartoonist, but a painter doing art. In love with the scene. Kind of beautiful.
Junior Sim Racing said, cool, we'll have to look him up.
See right there, saw blade mark.
Masshole Grower said,
And
I
this is
was
the
a
front.
Harley Davidson mechanic. I converted my Sportster engine into that Buell motor.
Crazy. Oh yeah. You gotta love that wood. Come on, baby. Turn down the lights and light up those candles. We're gonna sand some wood. I'm just going with music, everybody. Oh yeah. You can definitely feel this little dent right here. That's no bueno, bro.
Junior Sim Racing said, no way man, mine was cool short wheelbase, all the pipes exposed. I went though a lot of trousers on that bike just from the heat. Masshole Grower said, "My favorite bike builder was named Indian Larry. He was a builder in NYC.
So now I took this 4-inch mark and now it's only there. So I got to keep going until that just completely disappears. Just so y'all know.
Masshole Grower said, "Yeah, Buell lighting. And they also had the free bolt." Junior Sim Racing said, "We don't get to much of that culture here in the UK. We are shown things like OC choppers." Masshole Grower said, "Firebolt."
I think it's really all about having this strong piece of metal in here. It does not bend. And as long as I keep it, has, you know, it's a good 5 inches flat surface, which is just wide enough for me to work with.
Junior Sim Racing said, "I might have been a Firebolt and not a Thunderbolt I had. It was custom."
Slide her over and keep going. Is this as exciting as you all thought it would be? You're like, we should go watch a guy build a frame right now. This is cool. Tell me what you're doing today anyway. Because it's snowing here. I'm going to make some soup in a bit and then I'll make some chili later.
Junior
Nah,
Sim Racing
maybe no chili.
said,
I don't know.
"I have a wife and children now, so doing my best not to go too early on 2 wheels or 4. Glitter World said, "Yes." Masshole
Yeah,
Grower
bro, you want to stick
said,
around for them, Junior.
"It had a big round headlight with a tiny wind deflector on it."
Bed nice, Gypsy. Bed nice. Give it another few hundred strokes. And then we can rotate it. I'm looking around on this piece of wood. I'm looking for imperfections, dirty marks, grease marks, whatever. Saw marks. Don't ask why I
Glitter
have
World
saw marks
said,
over on this one.
"Very nice."
It must be I just used the wrong side of the wood. But yeah, we're going to make mat board and framing, and we're going to frame some of my other
Junior
prints.
Sim Racing
Actually,
said,
we're probably going to just
"It was
mat
definitely a
board
Thunderbolt."
those. This corner has a
CTUNICORN
terrible
said, "Lucky me,
mess.
I have been christened at work a couple days ago. Got my first dog bite while delivering."
That sounds fun. What is that? You got your first dog bite? Oh, man. That
Masshole
sucks.
Grower said, "That's a Buell S1 lighting. It had thunderstorm heads that gave that tiny bike 101 horsepower to the rear wheel with almost as much torque right off idle."
My cell phone's getting covered in dust. Don't fret, I got the vacuum right here by my side.
Junior Sim Racing said, "Sorry to talk bike space. You're doing great."
I like hearing about motorcycles, guys. Please. You're
Masshole
helping
Grower
out my algorithm by
said,
talking.
"It was basically a unicycle. You could ride it with the front wheel in the air all day."
Nice. See, I would not know these facts. We just talked about stupid whatever I'm doing.
Junior Sim Racing said, "Had little choice with it been short wheelbase, even with a Cheode ride the front wanted to leave the road."
This is kind of what I needed in order to get this job done. I just needed the company of you
Junior
all.
Sim Racing said, "Now I am four wheels only. Had to stop racing cars."
For a second, I thought you said you were 40. Like, Junior, you old so-and-so. But I read it. You old so-and-so.
Masshole Grower said, "I'm almost 50.
Hell yeah, man. I was almost 50 once. I just saw a little piece of unlikable wood, hence clampy clampy. Honestly though,
Glitter World said,
She looking fly.
wow.
She looking fly. So fly. Let's see. Where else in the middle? Let's do some double triple checking. Everything is looking so fly. Make sure that feels good. Make sure that all feels good. Everything is feeling tight. Now, what about the tops, sides, and flies? Let's go. I should raise my chair. Oh yeah, we up here now.
Glitter World said, looking great for 50 mass. Masshole Grower said, what kind of joinery did you use for the corners?
I just wanted a 45. So I cut each of these at 45 degrees and then taped and glued. So it ends in the wood. It actually, I surprised myself. It came out all right, you know what I'm saying? I'm just gonna go around it with this 120 real quick on the back ends, on all these sides, and then we're gonna go fit in the middle. We have to clean up our mess and then raise up those pieces of wood, the correct height, so that we can make the marks. Then after the marks are made, we can then glue them to them. Ayo.
Masshole Grower said, I thought you might have did a biscuit and glue.
So, I looked at the biscuits and it's not, look, I don't even have a biscuit maker, you know, ring, ring, whatever. I was looking at it and I was thinking, okay, I could do this, but this isn't one of those projects, especially once I get the interior frame done and then the cross beam to hang it with, everything's gonna be tighter than tight. You'll see a lot of people doing biscuit edges, and I'll probably do that in the future. Especially if I'm going to ship anything. But again, first time, long time listener.
Masshole Grower said, I think if the wood is dry enough before you made it, swelling and shrinkage should be at minimum.
Yeah, for sure. Plus, I think from this point on, I'm just gonna order from Amazon. They have these hardwoods that are kilns and straight, perfectly straight. It's expensive, but it's really nice. And when I make my woodworking area, Masks are a thing because wood is poison, so I do know this. But right now I got a fan blowing at me. It's just it's just a good time.
Masshole Grower said, "Yeah, that's what my last job was. Making custom moldings for Finnish carpentry."
Nice. So just like that, we deduced that this is the bottom left corner because this is the most absurd. Alright. Now, I'm going to clean up a little bit. That's the next step. Bottom left. Now, we have to deduce which one of these we're going to replace first. I think it's that crooked one right there. Look at that bow, huh? I noticed that immediately when I finished it. I was like, oh, I used the wrong piece, which is fine. Let's go. Let me get the pencil. I have these two spares. Now, these is 2 5-foot pieces of oak. Which was surprising. Now, that's the one. And what we want to do is copy exactly what we had before. But without the bow. Who needs a bow? Figure it already had a line there, so it's this side of the line. Look at that, I already picked the piece. I already picked which side of the line to do it on. So we're gonna cut this out.
Visit Space Gay Area's Ko-Fi page at https://ko-fi.com/Space Gay Area !ref equals
Let me go
Twitch.
cut this, and we gotta trim. Which one of these? Which one of these gets trimmed, people? This one fits. Almost crooked. That one's gonna have to stick with the program.
Del7840 said, "Who needs a bow? A violinist."
Who needs a bow? A violinist. All right, we're gonna cut off just a little bit. All right, so this one we're cutting. This one we can keep. Yeah, it's this side that has a little bow to it. It's fine. And then this one we're cutting. I'll be right back. You're gonna hear some saw noises and hopefully no yelling and screaming. Say safety first, then teamwork. You know what I'm saying? Boom, that fits, and that fits. Now we got them fitting, people. Now we just gotta raise it, glue it. Let's see how far we gotta raise it. I'm an awesome singer. Putting it to the edge here so I can get a good read on my little caliper, my little special tool. Y'all got a special tool? Y'all need a special tool, bro. We're a solid centimeter low. So, what, pray tell,
Del7840
is a centimeter?
Said, I see 8 fingers and 2 thumbs. Good job.
What is a centimeter? Let's take a little break. It's been an hour. We've all been here. 1 hour in. It is snowing sideways outside. Yet still a McFlurry. We're doing a granola bar and framing today. You know what? The other day I was like, man, this is certainly going to get an honorable mention or something, you know? How dare I? I was driving to the store after that stream and I was like, man, you can't think like that. That's kind of stuff to make you real sad inside, you know? Ooh, a bolt. I got bolts. I got me some bolts in here. Might have to go to the store and get some new bolts. I guess I'm not using these, so it'll be okay. I get it. Let me see if I get enough movement. Pretty much. I wonder if I use the bolt and a washer. touching, son. Now we touching. Okay? It's a bolt and a washer height. So here's what we got to do. Set the painting aside. We're going to take a bolt and a washer. And we're going to put in a bolt and a washer. We're going to end up making a line, because that's what we're going to need as a reference point to put these at, right? So every corner is going to get a bolt and a washer. Oh, two on each side. That's going to be necessary. Oh, why, you ask? Oh man. Oh man. I might have to do this and... You kidding me? Alright, what we're going to do here is we're going to work in... We're going to have teamwork. We're going to do one at a time. I don't have enough bolts, okay? Calm down. What are you, the bolt police? Hey-o. Welcome to the stream, everybody. We're gonna be making our way into the sunset today. Making our way into the sunset. I don't like any of that. Okay. Where's my pen? Where's my pen? Where's my pen? One. Now let's do really doesn't matter. So let's do this corner back here. Pretty soon you'll see the line. Oh, I screwed the pooch on this, didn't I? No, I guess not. My train of thought on this was that I should have marked the underside. Because you don't want any visible details, but this is all going to be painted black. That's all part of it. All right, now do you guys see the line? Probably not, because the camera is weak ass. But you just gotta trust me. We got it. Now, we gotta make ourselves a glue with sawdust and Gorilla Glue. All right. Let's get a plate. gonna take this nice and easy. The less I screw up now, the less I gotta fix. You know what I mean? We got the glue. We got some sawdust. We're gonna need some more glue. You gotta be able to respectfully want to fail. We will end up using it all because you paint the surface. So lucky us. I don't think I'm going to paint them black first because that would just be the end of this stream. Let's paint them later. I think I'm way adept enough to paint. Pretty sure I know how to do that. Okay, so we don't need any more of that. That's too much anyway. Let's put some more glue in. Call it a day. This is going to make a bond stronger than wood itself. It'll have glue properties. It'll have the wood its fiber properties. Should keep it from slipping, but I might still sprinkle in a little. We'll see. Let's just find out. We're going to do this one first. So basically, you're going to want to paint and have full coverage on both surfaces. It's too big of chunks or too big of chunks. You can pull those out. You'll have some seep out, but that's no problem. Nothing hours of sanding can't cure, you know what I'm saying? Of course you do. This music is insane. We'll just spread the glue out of the jar onto the surface, the other surface, so we're not doing this twice. We'll end up painting it with the brush, but we won't need to spread out all the accoutrement. To be honest, these wood fibers are a little bit large for the applique, but I promise you, a frame is not structural. It will not fall apart. You will have a tough time breaking it. Even with all this weird wood. Hey everybody, got that weird wood? You come correct with the weird wood or you don't come at all, you know what I'm saying? And welcome back everybody. Oh, we'll be right back after these messages. Okay, there we go with that. Set that aside. It's kind of got a little drying anyway. I'm going to put this up on end. We're then going to take this and go beneath. Oh, we're going to open it because that's brain. End to end with a line, and then let's get some ample coverage going on, shall we? And remember, seep out's going to happen, so you want to minimize that as much as possible. Huh? We have a minimal occasion. Thought it was going to be powerful, and yet it was minimal. Just pulling all the glue up, because this is the up. It will be sitting.
Glitter World
Gravity will
said,
be going the other way.
"Behave, otter."
Water Racing, what's up? Sneaking on in here. I didn't even hear speech chat say anything. Welcome, my dude. Again, not worried about the glue push out, but we're just trying to minimize it. Minimalize it. Why do I keep effing up that word? All right, you ready to get some? Let's get jiggy with it. So let's move the glue. Let's move the sawdust, the other glue. Let's get my clamps ready. One of my favorite characters of Futurama, Clamps. Okay. That way. Now what we're going to want to do is make sure to do is make sure you're below that line or right on it. That's really the only objective. And just like that, we have our first Category 1 cleanout. Which is what we're going to do right now. We're going to clean out the glue. Many ways of doing this. I have straws. Holy cow. Hang on. Find the straws. Such is life, to want something and then not be able to find the one thing that you have no use for except for this one time. This is the one time I have use for these straws. Oh my God. That just happened. So I think you cut them. No. You just pick up the glue. Let me get some scissors. I dropped every pencil I had. That's no good. Who says straws can't be helpful? I mean, what else am I going to do with these straws? They're from like the 90s. most certainly is about the best clean out of glue, isn't it?
Brooker0013 Gaming said, "Yo, thumbs up, medium light skin tone."
Sup, Brooktown? How you doing, bud? Welcome. And the best part about this is all going to be painted black down here, so no one's going to see anything. But bro, I literally took the glue out that was absurd, and now it's beautiful. Thanks, Straws.
Botter Racing said,
Brooker, eggplant.
Brooker, you eggplant. Wait, hang on a second. All right. Holy cow, you guys as excited as I am? Methinks this side has to go down just a tad.
Brooker0013 Gaming said, "Ha ha ha, John."
All right, so there's that. I suppose we can do another one here, which if we fit this one in, sexy time. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. We'll have to fill in the edges, but we'll deal with that. We'll fill it in. Ain't no biggie. Ain't no big whoop. Let's get the glue back out. This one says no on it. That must mean I'm not supposed to use it. How smart of me. Just like, no. This is a huge...
TJC Gaming said, "Eggplant red heart throwing kisses."
TJC Gaming, what is up, my dude? Welcome to the stream. How was the public safety? All right, this is the piece for this side. Let's get this glue working. How was your stream, TJ? Was it good? You passed all the driving tests. Are you now a bus driver? I'm making fun, but I like it.
TJC Gaming said, "Time for a smoke and a pancake. Game is fun." Brooker0013 Gaming said, "Does it say no or on open mouth smile?"
Now this is going to be a hard one. This is getting glue. I guess it won't be that hard. We can lift this whole mechanism up. But as you probably have already considered and figured out, once I get this attached, I don't think we can go very much further until these two sides are dry. And then I'll come in on my own time and do the other two interiors, obviously filming it so that the end game will have a video that we can all enjoy. Maybe I'll put it over on Patreon. Who knows? But I got next week, I'm going to be taking the painting into Tucson. Ooh, that reminds me. 1:30, I'll wait a little while. when I'm done here, I got to call the guy and make an appointment to get that painting scanned. And the only reason I got to make an appointment this time is because I need to get it done in one day. I'm just going to be in and out. So I would hope that he would make me some time and I could just go in, do what I need to do. You know what I'm saying? Lots of wood grain on this glue right here. We made our own terrible glue. Okay, let's set this aside. And now we gotta tilt this up somehow, safely, without breaking or hitting anything. Oh shit. We got mad glue drops. That's a problem. Ain't nobody told me about them kind of problems. Messy, dude. All right, let's get some glue down. I'll have to just shave it down with a razor blade if problems arise in the back. There we go. This is the corner that was kind of unhealthy. So right now I just kind of put glue down in the unhealthy crack. Unhealthycrack.com. Okay, let's put the wood in and clamp it in, baby. Clamp it in, baby. One of the most important things I can do right now is just follow the everything from the previous piece. We don't have to go down lower on that one. Just gotta edge it down, you know? Turtle or two. Fresh straw openings. You thought straws were passe. I just can't leave that alone, can I? Making a gluey mess in my trash can, I'll tell you what. It's a gluey mess in my trash can. Yeah, we're killing it today, folks. Anyways, if you're new here, I appreciate you stopping in and checking it out. Maybe,
Travis said,
What is up,
racing
Shane?
your
What are
thing.
you working on today?
We do racing. Just starting Assetto Corsa Competizione. Travis, welcome to the show. Today, I built this floating frame. And we're just kind of working on it together. We just glued the two interior pieces. These two pieces of wood inside, right here and right here, are going to be the part that holds the painting up. And this is all solid oak that I went and drove, picked up, and here we are. I've taken my table saw. We put 45 miter corners on every corner. It is square for a rectangle. And we've done our sanding. Now we're gluing in these two sides. We're going to have to let these dry. You pretty much hit me at the end of the stream. Because there's really not much more we can do right now. We could all hang out, kick rocks, you know. There is going to be a problem at the backside. Just try not to drop it. Don't you know when you try not to drop it? See, I just had to get the glue out the back. And basically,
Travis said,
Nice, man. It's coming together.
oh, it's coming together, man. This is the submission for the Masterworks. So, and then I did all this inside my whole house, like in the past week. I've been building this. I went to, again, Las Cruces, had to pick up the oak. Couldn't find any wood around here that was straight to save my life. I had to drive 2 hours to a Home Depot to find some shitty oak. But everything else, it's good wood, it's straight, it's doing the job. From now on, I'll probably get the wood ordered online and then work on, like, I think I want to do floating frames for all of my paintings. Because if they're consecutive inside the gallery, I think it's going to look better than having these weird things. I guess different is what I'm saying. Weird is. I need them all to be the same. They could be different kinds of wood. And that's kind of the benefit of online. I can order some black oak, black teak, whatever, maple. I can order whatever kind of wood I want that's kiln dried and specifically 48 inches and it's straight. Inexpensive. But if I can take a $5,000 painting and frame it and then turn it into a $10,000 painting, expensive wood does not matter. It only matters in the time when you're buying it. How's Hawaii? You still in Hawaii? You gotta be, right? Seems like you only went there the other day. As you can see in the bottom left of the screen,
Travis.
little
said,
Assetto Corsa.
Hawaii is good. Still here. Lots of fun. Some
Nice.
rain and wind too.
Some rain and wind too. Yeah, rains every day. But I guess it's get a little wintry surf waves, you know. You gotta get them currents working for you. Yeah, so this is it. I don't think I can go any further, really. If you guys want to see Assetto Corsa down there in the bottom, that's me just crashing into a car. That's me last night's stream. Shukoto Revival. I don't know what it's called. It's Japanese. A whole lot of fun. Just going fast. There's no real rhyme or reason to anything. It's just freeway driving in Japan. And you're hauling arse. Yeah, hauling arse. But anyway, I hope you're all having a wonderful day. It is still snowing outside. You can see, let's take a look at the street view. You can see that we're zooming along in Silver City. Okay, so I might have overdone it with the ACC. I'm just really excited about going fast, is all I'm saying. Let's see if I can't get rid of that. It's that easy. This is definitely not Hawaii, but it's Silver City, New Mexico. We're a mile up in the old kind of the mountains. And we're just chilling. And thank you everybody for showing up. I really appreciate it. And we'll see you
Travis
next time.
Said.
That looks terrible.
Travis.
He says
said,
it looks
The snow, I
terrible.
mean.
I love it, dude. I am so loving this snow every time. Every time it snows. We get 4 days of snow a year on an average. And I think that's not enough. I would like to see, like, just a couple feet, hook it up. But here's the problem. Every time it snows, luckily it only snows very minimally, my roof leaks.
Broker 013 Gaming.
We can't have a
said,
leaky roof.
See ya. Hand purple blue piece.
There's no way you can run a life with a leaky roof. Hey, have a great day, Brooktown. I will see you next time on your stream or on one of mine. Again, thanks everybody. Travis, keep having fun in Hawaii. Aloha. And all that jazz. All that cool Hawaiian talk. Peace, everybody. Thank you very much. When am I streaming next, you ask? Tomorrow morning, I'm going to be doing Assetto Corsa Competizione.
Said.
That's at 9
Peace.
a.m.
Travis.
And then Saturday,
said,
we're doing a
Leaky
drawing
roof
show.
is no bueno. Have a great day.
We might just keep finishing this on Saturday, but we'll see how it goes. Normally, I would be doing a drawing show. But I really just kind of got to get this done. This is getting submitted to a real thing, so got to be done, folks. Cheers, everyone. We'll see you next time.